up together more. Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the class at home. Make sure you grab either blocks or the cushion or something that helps supporting you. Today we're working on to help you releasing the tension into your hips area. So find a comfort sitting position. Doesn't have to be cross-legged, but anything that allowing you to connecting your tailbone down toward the floor. Then begin to rock your torso side to side, shifting the weight from one sitting bone to another. And as you're doing this, not just doing it, but begin to noticing that which parts of your body that need an attention, needing the movement to allowing you to be more grounding. Then find yourself centered and balanced as you're sitting here, lengthening to your spine, lift it up towards the crown of the head. Back of the neck are long. Inhale, lift both shoulders up, and exhale, side it out and dropping it down. And as you're doing that, not just dropping down, really letting go so that ease attention into your shoulder, neck, and jaw. Breathing in, maybe hold at the top, and exhale, empty the air out as you release. Feel the weight of your elbow begin to down toward the floor. Your hand rests on your thigh. Bring the gaze down toward the floor or gently closing your eye, whichever feel comfortable. Begin to bring your awareness towards your breathing. Without changing the patterns or controlling your breath, just let that breath be naturally flow in and out. Smooth, steady flow without forcing your breath to go deeper. But rather let the focus be on your exhalation, that you empty the air out from your body. Then eventually, as you're breathing in more and more, your breath gonna go deeper and deeper by itself. You can visualizing towards the parts of your body, like where do you feel the sensation as you're breathing in? Observing which parts of the body, letting go and feel relaxed as the breath releasing out from your body. Watch your breath come in and out, relaxing throughout your whole body. Breathe in, filling up your lung capacity. Breathing out, empty all the air out. Then begin to pay attention closely towards your breath. As you draw the air in, at the tops of the inhalation, do you noticing the slight pause? Then the exhale begin, and let that exhale be complete and emptiness. In the next few rounds, see whether you pause at the tops of the inhalation, just a slight pause that without any constraint or make you feel uncomfortable. That will giving you a time for the oxygen and carbon dioxide to fully exchange. Enhancing your lung capacity and rejuvenating, bring the oxygen to supply throughout your whole organs inside. Each time you inhale, draw the air in more and more. Each time you exhale, noticing how your body responds. What has shifts and changed? Begin to noticing how your body feels. Throughout your whole practice, making modification or adjustment you may need. Listening to that inner voice and taking the time to creating the comfort and safe space. In the next couple breaths, taking your time to set up the intention of your practice. What is it that's important for you today? How would you like your practice to be? Slowly find your way back to your natural breath. At your own time, then gently open up your eyes. Breathe Breathing in, draw the arms out, reaching it up toward the sky. Breathing out, release, let the palm facing down. Feel the weights of your arms down towards the floor. Inhale, draw the palms and elbow crease up, breathing it up, and this time bend the elbow in to rest your hands. Flipping the palms up, lengthening left side, right side equally. Exhale, tilting over to your left side. Just gently tilt as we warming up our body. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, tilting to the right, just a few inches, but press your left sitting bone down. Breathing in back to the center. Exhale, bend the elbow, rest the hands behind your head, open the elbow wide. Begin to feel the contraction of the back body. Breathing in, begin to lift the chest up. Draw the chest toward the ceiling, leaning your head toward your hands. Let the hands supporting. Exhale, elbow toward the center. Tuck the chin down toward your chest, nodding yes. Letting go of the tension behind your neck. Breathing in, lifting up tall, softening to the front of your throat as you tilt your chin up, open up, belly down toward the floor. This time, exhale, twist to your right side, just enough that the range of motion allowing you to find that edge. Then begin to draw the chin down toward your armpit, letting go your left elbow down. Feel the weight of the left elbow so heavily, but lightness towards the right elbow, that pointing it up toward the ceiling. See whether you can releasing the tension behind your neck and shoulder on your left side. Inhale, lift up tall, bring your head back toward the center, then tilt the chin up. Exhale, chin parallel toward the floor, then twist and turn first. Once you find the edge, then drop your right elbow down, turn the chin toward your left armpit. Letting go, let the elbow down on your right side that you feel the gravity draw you down. And lift up with the left elbow. Breathing in, slowly come back up. Turn the head back, exhale, release, draw the arms down, circle the arms behind, and hug your shoulder blade toward the center. Option, grab to the opposite elbow or interlace your hand. Breathing in, extending the arms away from your body. Exhale, draw your hands back toward your sacrum. One more time, inhale, go back there and hold it. See the stretching to the front of your chest and collarbone, shoulder apart from each other. Then as you slowly exhale, begin to hinging forward from the hips, leading with your heart. Just bring your chest forward. Draw your chin back. So you not bring your chin forward. Tuck your chin back, back of the neck along, chest forward. So that gravity draw you down towards the earth. So the back of your body, from the lower back, mid back, upper back, those muscles have to be contract to support. Inhale, slowly rising back up, release. Bring your arms forward, hands on tops of the knee. Then begin to circle your whole body. The movement from the elbow, shoulder, torso, whatever your body needs. Maybe thinking your torso movement into a figure 8 or an infinity. Turn your chin, do what your body needs to do. Then reverse the circle to the opposite side. Finding that fluidity, as if like a seaweed inside the water that moving around. Then we pause right here, lengthening your arms. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, begin to draw your left shoulder toward your right knee. Press your left hand toward your right knee to draw your left shoulder more. Breathing in, coming back toward the center. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee, right hand, draw your right knee away. Coming back toward the center one more time on each side. Exhale, left shoulder, right knee. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Then slowly coming back toward the center. Bending your left knee. Bring your left foot forward. Interlace your hands and put your hands underneath your foot. Breathing in, lift up just enough that you feel the length, that you draw your knee toward your armpit. Exhale, release. Inhale, draw the heel away from your tailbone. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale. Exhale, release. Then bring that left foot behind. Bring your right hands to left hand toward your right knee, right hands behind, and lift your left sitting bone up. Begin to rotating and turning your torso towards the right side. Feeling your body at ease. Option, draw your left arms away. Deep breath in, exhale, left hands will draw your hands toward your hip, turn your torso back. Exhale, rotating your left hip toward your right knee and reaching your arms away. Inhale back to the center, hands to your hip, and this time you're going to lift your knee up, stretching that inner thigh. So thinking about not lift up high, but draw your left knee away from your pubic bone. And then slowly rolling it down, breathing in, lift up, draw your knee away from your pubic bone. Exhale, release. One last time, breathing in, breathing out, release. Left hand's gonna grab into your left ankle. Inhale, right arms up. Exhale, tilting over to your left side. Maybe bending your elbow up. Draw the chin up toward the ceiling. Continue to breathe. Exhale, slowly release. Bring your hands down. Draw your left leg forward. Option, grabbing the block. Put the block to elevating your hips. Rocking your sitting bone side to side. If you don't need the block, you can put the left foot in the front or left ankle on tops of the right knee. And just finding the sitting bone evenly on both sides. Hands in front of the knee or the shin bone. Breathing in, lengthening. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips, leading with your heart. You can begin to grabbing the block so that you can rest your hands right there. Or walking your forearms down. Wherever it is that allowing you to feel the stretch into the outer hips area, your glute muscle. Anchor down toward your left sitting bone. Draw your chest forward. Focusing to the area that you feel the sensation, sending the breath energy there. Relaxing more. Listening to your body. Just breathe. One more breath. Breathing in. Breathing out slowly, walking your hands back, then extending the leg out one at a time. Lift your knee up and down. Hands may be outside your hips and let the big toe tap, 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 tap to ease all the tension. Then begin to pause. Hands on the outside, you're going to tap on the outside of your leg all the way down to your ankle. And from the ankle inside your thigh all the way up to your inner thigh. One more round like that. Then pause, feel, notice the difference coming back. This time right foot will be in the front. Rock your sitting bone side to side. Feel that sitting bone grounding. Then begin to bending your right knee, right foot in the front. Interlace your hands, draw your hands underneath your foot. Trying to draw your ribcage forward rather than leaning back. Breathing in, lift your foot up just enough that you feel comfortable. Some of you can go high, some of you can go down. Focusing on point the knee towards your elbow so that your torso still leaning forward, not collapsing down because we're reaching up tall. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, thinking about draw your heel away from your tailbone. Exhale, release. One last time, breathing in. Breathing out, slowly release. Then bring the right foot behind. Draw your right hands toward your left knee, left hands behind, and rotating from your right hip toward your left shoulder. And let the spinal rotation turn the chest to your left side. Breathing in, option, draw the arms away, reaching the right arms away from your hips. Exhale, then right hand back to your hip, turn the torso back. Breathing in, draw your hip toward your left knee, option, reaching the arms away. Exhale, bring your hands back, roll the hip back. One more time, and we hold right there. Feel that whole right side of your body from the outer hip to the shoulder to the fingertips. Exhale, slowly release. Bring your hands down toward your hip. Left hands press your left hip knee down. Your right hand's gonna bring your right knee up. And it's about drawing your knee away. You will noticing that this side, on my side, cannot lift even higher, but I'm thinking about draw my knee away from my pubic bone. Exhale, release. Breathe, lift up. Exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, hold right there. Pause. Exhale, release. Begin to feel it. Then right hands to your right ankle. Inhale, reaching left arms up. Exhale, tilting over to your right. Roll the left shoulder back, lengthening to the left side of your body. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your hands down. Then begin to supporting to bring your right foot back, cross your right knee in the front. Once again, if you want, you can use the block to help elevating or without the block. Rock your sitting bone side to side. Option, you can bring your ankle on top of the knee. Find yourself, more importantly, the right sitting bone grounding down. Breathing in, exhale. Bring your hands forward, either hinging from the hips, forearms down towards the block, or down toward the floor. Listening to your body and begin to feel, where is it that you feel the sensation? Is this side of your hips, is it more relaxing or more challenging? Focusing on the tailbone down toward the floor and point the tailbone and crown the head into an opposite direction. Do you feel your abdominal engage as if you squeeze into your belly? One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, slow motion release as you walking your hands back, walking your block away, extending the leg out. Lift your knee ups and down, letting go of all the tension. Then hands outside your hips, big toe, tap, 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 tap. Then bring the hands to the outside your hip, tapping to your leg all the way to your ankle, then come to the inside, tapping all the way in. This time as you're tapping all the way in, also gently tapping to your liver, to the front of your rib cage, your liver and kidneys at the back. So tapping gently all the way up, crossing your arms in front of your chest and your collarbone. You might noticing the tenderness. If there's a tenderness, just gently tapping until that tenderness getting more softening. Usually that's where the area that you have more the blockage around this area. Governing to your heart, then slowly cross your arm down underneath your armpit. Open up all the lymphatic way, detoxification coming back up to the side of your neck, very gentle to your thymus muscle. All the way up to the back of your cheekbone. Come down to the front of your cheek, underneath your eyes. To the outside of your eyes, come back up to the tops of the crown, the head. All the way down in between the area between your eyebrow. Go ups and down to the side. And slowly down to your cheek and chin. Then we pause and feel. When you're ready, move the block away, bending your knee, and begin to turn to the one side to press yourself back up into your table or hands and knee. Your knee underneath your hip, your wrist underneath your shoulder. Breathing in, tailbone up, drop your belly down, reaching the heart forward into your cow pose. Exhale, tuck the tailbone down, draw the navel in with the spine, rounding your back, chin toward your chest. Breathing in, lengthening your spine, draw your chest away from your belly. And breathing out, feel that contraction to your navel, lengthening the back body as you lift the mid back toward the ceiling, crown the head hanging down. One more round, breathing in, reaching the heart forward. Breathing out, contraction at the belly. Then bring your spine back into a neutral spine. Inhale, tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Adjust hands and feet position. You might want to walk your feet forward if you feel that the shoulder need tender love and care. Then begin to paddling to your feet by bending one knee at a time. Walk the dog. Observing the back of your Achilles, your gastroc muscle, all the way up to your hamstring. We pause right here in your downward facing dog, then open up your feet wide, about mat width apart, turn the toe out to the side. Bending your knee, begin to walking your hands back toward your feet, rest your hands on tops of the thigh, bring your torso up, tailbone down. Begin to checking in first that where is it that you feel the weight. Can you feel the weight towards the pinky side so that you lift the arch area and your knee point toward your torso, lifting it up, sinking the tailbone down. So the tailbone are down, pubic bone pointing down toward the floor. First option, you stay right here. Second option, begin to bending your knee more and press your elbow towards your inner thigh. Stay right here. If you want more, then bring the tops of the arms down towards your inner thigh. Lift to your arch, so lift your big toe up so that you know that you're engaging the outer hips and outside of your foot muscle. Breathing in and out into these garland pose that help lubricant into your ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, elbow, and wrist. So all the joint has been engaged. Relax into your lower back, tailbone down. One more breath, breathing in. Breathing out, you get down like me. You're gonna bring your hands down to lift your tailbone up, then bring the hands to grab your thighs, supporting yourself. Pause right here. Allow your hands to draw your knee toward your toe. Open up your knee wide. Exhale, draw the tailbone back, navel in, then hinging forward from the hip. Bring your chest parallel toward the floor. Left hand's gonna turn the palm with the fingertips down, press inside your left thigh, bend your elbow. Deep breath in, exhale, rotating from your waistline up by turn your left shoulder toward your right knee. Your left hand as if they press your left knee and thigh bone away. Breathing in, coming back toward the center, left hand grab to the top of the thigh, right hand fingertips down, press inside your right thigh. Deep breath in, exhale, rotating by bring your right shoulder toward your left knee. Maybe option, take a gaze toward the ceiling. Relax into your lower back and your spine area. Inhale back toward the center. Tailbone down, begin to bring your hands right in front of your heart, reaching it up towards the crown. Breathing in, press your palms, squeeze your inner thighs and buttock, then begin to release the energy out as you widen your arms, softening your shoulder, bend your elbow. Inhale, draw that palms to meet at the center, rest your thumb toward your heart and pause. Feel your whole body. Where is it that you feel the sensation? Any parts of your body that's still gripping and holding? Relaxing to the jaw, your shoulder. When your body ready, then turn the arms out, reaching it up toward the sky, 5-point star. Exhale, bend the knee and bend the elbow into a goddess pose. So keep your knee away so that the knee pointing toward your toe so that you lift the arch. If you don't know how to lift the arch, then lift your toe first. Then as you exhale, draw the elbow toward the center so the front of the chest is hugging in, the back of the shoulders separate. Breathing in, open up the elbow wide. Exhale, point the fingertips down, elbow up toward the ceiling. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, draw the elbow to me. Inhale, open up wide. This time we're changing. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips, then begin to sweeping down toward the floor. Breathing in, rising up, squeezing the thighs, squeezing into your buttock, lift the arms up. Exhale, bend the knee and begin to sweep the floor one more time. Breathing in, rising up, bring the palms meet. Exhale, hands right in front of your heart. Then begin to sinking the tailbone down one more time and bend your knee. Then we're going to lift the heel up to strengthen your ankle one at a time. Noticing how's your ankle and Achilles feeling. And if you feel strong that your body can do, then lift both heels up, hold it. Exhale, release, sinking the tailbone down deeper. Inhale, come up halfway and lift up your heel. Exhale, sinking down. 3 more times. This will help you strengthening and good for your balance. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. And one last time. Inhale. Exhale, release. And letting go of your arm. Come back up. Heel toe your foot in, shaking your leg out. Lots of leg work, right? And hips. But we're going to stretch it out later. So from here, we're going to do some balance pose today. So bring your hands to your hip first and soft, bending your knee. Begin to release the tension from your ankle, knees, and hip. Make a slow motion movement. Then reverse the circle to the opposite side. Letting go of all that tension and holding. Find a stillness into your standing. Shift the weight toward your left foot. Breathing in, bend your right knee, lift the right heel up. Exhale, turn the right knee out to the side. Keep your hips and shoulder in line. Heel towards your left ankle. From here, you can just floating your right foot if you like to challenge yourself. Or press with the calf or all the way up toward the inner thigh. Listening to your body, and each day when we come down here to meet, our balance might not be good. Like today, I feel not so good, so I just press my toe down. Then focusing on lightening up towards my upper body. When I find the left foot steady, then begin to draw the arms out or reaching it up toward the sky. And see whether today you like to bring your index finger and the thumb to touch and let the rest of the finger up toward the ceiling. Softening to your shoulder. Connecting to your breath. Find that steady into your tree pose, Vipassana. One last breath, breathing in, breathing out, slowly release. Bring your arms down, right foot down. Feel the effect and notice. Checking your leg out. Open up your feet wide, rock side to side. Then open up your arms out wide, twisting side to side. Lift the opposite heel off from the floor. Slowly coming back. Find yourself back into your mountain pose, Tadasana, hands to your hip. Shift the weight toward your right foot. Inhale, bend your left knee, lift the left heel up. Exhale, turn the left knee out to the side, left heel, right ankle. Now that you know what to do, so just find your way. Once you move your foot and find that steadiness into your right leg, then begin to moving your arms out, reaching it up toward the sky. Bring your thumbs and index finger to touch. Softening to your shoulder, face, and jaw. Continue to breathe for a couple more breaths. Breathing in, breathing out, slowly release. Bring your arms down, foot down. Notice your balance, then open up your feet wide, twisting side to side. Then from here, you keep your feet slightly wide, hands to your hip. Breathing in, exhale, lift your left heel and turn your left knee over to the side. Open up the arms out wide, rotating until you find the edge. Then drop your right arms down, reaching left arms up. Right hands can grab into your right leg, but focusing on lift up left armpit toward the ceiling so that you feel that stretch from your left heel to your left shoulder. Breathing in, coming back toward the center. Open up the arms out wide. Exhale, lift the left heel up, then rotating first until you find the edge. Drop your left arms down to grab to your hips or down toward your left leg, and reaching your right arms away from your hip, tilting left ear down. So the right side of your neck also stretching. Breathe. Exhale, release. Bring your torso back. Bring your foot back into your mountain pose. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Right hands grab into your left wrist, lengthening the left side of your body. Exhale, draw your left foot behind, crossing your left thigh behind your right. Then begin to tilting over to your right side as if you're drawing your hips, the left hip away from your body by lengthening from the hips all the way up toward your shoulder. Deep breath in, exhale, slowly release, hand down toward your hip, uncrossing your leg, pause and feel. Shift the weight side to side when you find yourself grounding and steady. Then inhale, arms out, reaching it up toward the sky, left hand grab into your right wrist. Exhale, turn the right toe out behind your left foot, cross your right thigh behind your left. Then begin to tilting over to your left side, lengthening from your hip toward your shoulder. You might feel like you're drawing your right hip away from you. Breathing in, breathing out, release. Bring your hands down to your hip, uncrossing your leg and shaking your leg out. Then come to the tops of the mat, feet hip width apart. Breathing in, draw the arms out, reaching it up toward the sky. Breathing out, hinging forward from the hips, leading with your heart, forward fold down toward the floor. Inhale, halfway up, hands press to your thigh bone, lengthening to your torso. Exhale, release, bring your hands down, shift the weight toward your right foot, step your left foot back, grabbing the block to frame your foot, if you like, into your lunge's lunge. Make sure that your block is slightly behind your right foot, that you step back enough that your left thigh bone is off from the floor, your heel is away. Noticing the weight on your right foot, that the right heel are rooting down, knee on tops of the ankle. Then slowly lift the chest and ribcage away from your thigh bone, looking forward. Deep breath in, exhale, slowly shift your tailbone back. Option, bring the block higher and draw the navel into the spine. Roll your left hip forward, right hip back. Chest parallel toward the floor. Crown the head forward, look slightly forward towards the tops of the mat. Breathing in, bend your right knee, shift your hip forward, lift your chest up. Exhale, shift the tailbone back, navel into the spine. Feel that lengthening towards the right side of your leg. Then very slowly, you're going to lower your left knee down toward the floor, untap the toe. Breathing in, bring both hands on tops of the thigh, lift your torso up, tailbone tilting down without arching your back. Then slowly bring your arm forward and up. Exhale, twisting over to your right side, left arm forward, right arms back. Breathing in, draw the arm forward and up. Exhale, bring the hands down toward the floor. Sliding the right foot back, bring your knee down to find your table. Walking your hands forward, bring your forearms and elbow down toward the floor, puppy pose. Feel your body sinking down towards the earth. Letting go. Continue to breathe. Then very slowly walking your hands back to find your table. Breathing in, tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone up toward the sky, downward facing dog. Paddling to your feet, releasing all the tension. Then slowly walking your hands forward towards walking your feet forward toward your hands into your standing forward fold. Breathing in halfway up, hands press to your thigh bone. Exhale, release. Bring your hands down toward the floor. Then begin to step your right foot back and grabbing the block to frame your foot. Allow your left heel to be connecting down toward the floor, left knee on tops of the ankle. Press to your right heel to lengthening your right thigh bone. Then begin to draw your ribcage slightly away from your thighs so that you're lengthening to your tailbone, reaching the chest forward. Exhale, walking the block slightly back as you shift your left tailbone back to lengthening your left leg. Roll your right hip slightly forward. Keep your spine long, eye looking forward. Inhale, bend to your left knee, shifting your hip forward. And exhale, shift the tailbone back, navel in toward the spine, observing what's happening to the back of your left leg. Then slowly, as you press your left foot down, inhale, bend your left knee. Exhale, release, draw your right knee down toward the floor, untuck the toe. Bring both hands on tops of the left thigh. Draw your hips slightly forward. Feel the front of your right quadricep and hip flexor release. When you're ready, then draw the arms out, reaching it up toward the sky. Widen your arms, softening to your shoulder. Exhale, right arm forward, left arms back, twisting over to your left. Inhale, bring the arm forward and up. Exhale, release. Bring both hands down toward the floor. Then moving your left foot back, bring your knee down. Open up your knee wide. Big toe touch. Shift the tailbone towards the heel. Forehead rest on the floor. Chai pose. Relaxing to your body. Maybe shift your hips side to side. Let your torso sway until you find yourself at ease. Then pause right here. Extending your arms slightly forward, stretching all the way to the lower back, mid back, and upper back. Then slowly press yourself back up into your table or hands and knee. Breathing in, shift the weight toward your left knee and extending right leg behind. Push back to the heel, point the toe down. Exhale, draw the knee forward toward your chest, navel in toward the spine. Breathing in, lengthening. Breathing out, gently squeeze into your belly, knee forward. Inhale, extending, and we pause right here. Press back to the heel, squeeze into your right glute. Exhale, lower the toe down toward the floor. Reaching left arm forward, lengthening. Exhale, release, left hands down, turn the left toe out to the side, right toe to your right. Roll your hips and shoulder up toward the ceiling into your kneeling side plank pose. Option to draw your arm forward, noticing the back of the neck are long, not collapsing. Bring your right heel away from your hips and draw your right shoulder away from your right hip. Using your oblique muscle, the bottom ribcage pressing up against the upper ribcage. Deep breath in, exhale, release, hands down, knee down toward the floor. Find yourself into your table, noticing the difference between your left side and right side. When you're ready, then shift the weight toward your right knee. Breathing in, extending left leg behind. Press down to your hand firmly. Reaching the heart forward. Feel the contraction to your left glute. Exhale, knee forward toward your chest, navel in toward the spine. Breathing in, lengthening. Breathing out, softening contraction as the knee comes forward. One more time, breathing in, squeeze into your left glute, press the toe back. And then exhale, toe down toward the floor. Extending right arm forward and reaching that right arm away from your left heel. Using your core, the midline, the chest away from your belly. Exhale, right hands down, then turn the right toe out to the side. Roll your left hips and shoulder up, reaching your left arm up. Breathing in, option, left arm can go forward, away from your left heel. Noticing your back of the neck in line with your spine as you're reaching your arms and heel away. Feel that energy flow, noticing the space into that rib cage. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out. Bring your hands down, bring your knee down. Then shift the weight towards your heel. Rest your forehead down toward the floor. Draw your arms back, shoulder dropping down. Allowing this modified child pose to let your body down towards the earth. Feel the rib cage toward your thigh bone, heart melting down. Then slowly rising back up. See whether you like to use the block or the cushion at home to put it outside your hips. Press your hands on tops of the block. First option, bend your elbow, hug the elbow closer toward your rib cage. Then lift the chest up away from your belly. Draw your shoulder apart from your sternum, shoulder blade hugging. So first option, you stay right here. Second option, begin to point your knee forward, lift your hips up and thigh bone, lengthen the whole front body as you bring your shoulder away from your hip, softening to the front of your throat as you lift your chest toward your chin, not your chin up. Continue to breathe. Exhale slowly. Bring your tailbone down and pause. Slowly walking your block away. Bring your hands down. Begin to sliding your foot down toward the mat and bring your whole front body down toward the floor. Letting go of your arm, turn the cheek to one side, doesn't matter what side. Rest your whole front body down and feel the weight connecting towards the floor. Bend your knee, bring the sole of the foot up, point and flex the toe. Circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. Roll your knee side to ease off all the tension in your lower back and your lumbar spine. We'll pause right here by press the tops of the feet down. Bring your chin on tops of the mat. Sliding your arm forward one at a time that you bring your elbow underneath your shoulder. Your forearms are parallel. Drawing that elbow toward your ribcage as you lift your shoulder away from your hip or chest away from your belly without arching your back as you press your pubic bone down, top of the thigh, tops of the feet. So it's about drawing your chest forward, not arching to your back, but more about bring your shoulder away from your hip. Relaxing to your face and jaw that you can turn your head side to side. Feel that neck, releasing that tension to your neck and jaw. We pause right here at the center and visualizing the three poses that we just did in our balance. So you're going to open your left leg out wide. Then begin to sliding that knee up toward your hip into a half frog position. It's not about how high your knee is. It's about how can you draw your knee away from your hip and roll your left shoulder forward, almost turning that left shoulder toward your right hand. It's not about pressing your hip down, but it's about you feel that knee on the left side, drawing it away. If you feel uncomfortable, roll the towels, put it down underneath your left knee. Continue to breathe. Allow the muscle inside of your left foot to lengthening. Then very slowly releasing your foot out first. Then slowly bring your left leg back. Notice the difference. And if you use a towel, bring it to the opposite side to protecting your knee. When you're ready, inhale, open right leg out. Then bend your knees, draw your knee up towards your hip. And allow that knee to breathe away from your pubic bone. Sliding your knee away. Reaching up, and once again, elbow towards your hip, chest away from your belly. And slow motion, rather than thinking about press your right hip down, thinking about drawing that right shoulder toward your left hand. Ease the tension off toward your jaw, relaxing. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out slowly, extending right leg out and draw your knee back. Slow motion, letting go of your whole body. You can even bring your hands on top of one another like a pillow and just rest yourself. Noticing what's happening inside your inner thighs and groin area. Slowly bending your knee. One more time, roll side to side or crisscross your leg like European windshield wiper. Circle your ankle joint one more time. Then begin to reaching your right arm forward towards the crown of the head. Press your left hands in front of your shoulder and roll yourself up to lying down towards your back. Sorry, you might have to come up because I forgot to ask you to grabbing the block and have the towel with you. At home, if you don't have the towels or the block, it's okay. I will show you the option. So then begin to lie down toward the floor. Draw your knee toward your shoulder. Open up your knee wide. Roll yourself side to side, massaging your back. And we're going to working on your core area and also adding some twists. So starting by bringing your knee together in front of your chest. Press your thigh bone toward your rib cage. Bring your hands right behind your head, bending at the elbow. Breathing in, extending right leg out. Exhale, navel in toward the spine, lifting head, neck, and shoulder off from the floor. Then draw the right shoulder toward your left knee. Breathing in, extending left leg out. Bend your right knee. Exhale, left shoulder, right knee. So you're going to continue to doing like that, like a bicycle twist. 3 more breaths on your own pace. Each time you exhale, squeezing your belly and rotating your torso by bringing the shoulder toward your knee. Keep your elbow wide. 1 more breath, breathing in and breathing out. Pause, release, bring your head down, hands on tops of the knee. Press your thigh bone toward your rib cage. Then begin to release. Bring your foot down toward the floor, walking your heel closer toward your buttock. Grabbing one block or the cushion. Inhale, lift your hips up, sliding that block underneath your sacrum, the flat area below your lower back and slightly higher than your sitting bone. First option, we're going to extending the leg out down toward the floor one at a time and point the toe forward. Really feel that relaxing towards the front of your shin bone, all the way up toward your quadricep and hip flexor. Option, draw the arms toward the crown of the head. Begin to lengthening your leg and arm to an opposite direction. Softening to your shoulder. If you feel the straining to your shoulder, bend your elbow. Feel that rib cage expanding to stretching your psoas muscle. Stay right here. Take the next option as you begin to bring your arms back to grab the block. Bend your knee one at a time, then reaching the leg up toward the ceiling into a supported legs up pose. And for those who practicing proud pose or shoulder stand, you can just draw your toe towards the crown of the head, lengthening your leg, draw your thigh bone towards your rib cage. Choose the option that works for you today. Continue to relaxing and allow the inversion to bring the blood flow to rejuvenating to your digestive system, to your heart area, and to your nervous system. Continue to breathe. One more breath. Breathing in. Breathing out slowly. Bend your knee one at a time. Bring your foot down toward the floor. Pause and feel. Try not to rush yourself. When body ready, press your feet, lift the hips up, sliding the block away, and as you exhale, tailbone down. Take a moment to feel your body. Bring the sole of the foot towards one another and knee open up wide. Lift your knee up and down gently, adjusting until you feel at ease into your hip so that the lower back are continue to sinking down toward the floor. You can bring your hands in front of your pelvis around your hip flexor to be more grounding and keep the stability toward your hip. One last breath into this supine pigeon pose. Breathing in, breathing out, hands underneath your thigh. Roll your knee together. And if you have the towel, you just grab the towel. If not, don't worry about it. Just extending your left leg out down toward the floor. If you don't have the towel, you're just going to bend your right knee and begin to roll and twisting over to your left side. If you have the towels, grab the towel to wrap around the ball of the right foot, reaching right leg back up. Then the left hand is going to grab to the towels, right arms out to the side at the shoulder height. Exhale, roll the right leg over to the left. Draw your right arms away. So whether you have towels or no towels, as your right leg roll to the left side, allowing your arms on the right side, reaching it away, anchor it down so that the twist is from your waistline up. If you have the towel, you might have a benefit of stretching into your IT band as you're trying to draw your heel away from your hip, flexing the toe toward your knee. Continue to breathe right here for one more breath. Breathing in, breathing out slowly. Bend your right knee, draw your right leg back, bring your right arms back. Then we switch side before you let go of the towel. You're going to switch to bring your left leg up, extending right leg out down toward the floor. If you don't have the towels, then extending your right leg, then bend your left knee. Open left arms out to the side, right hands grab the towels. Those who doesn't have the towel, right hand's going to grab your knee. Exhale, roll your left leg over to the right side. Draw your left arms away from your body. Anchor down toward your left shoulder. Relaxing to the spine and let your body rotating just enough that range of motion that your body allowing you to do. Give me one more breath right here. Breathing in, breathing out, bending your left knee. If you use a towel, letting go. Draw both knees back up toward your armpit. Roll yourself gently side to side. Just feel your body grounding. Bring the hands right behind your thigh. Lift the sole of the foot up. Draw your knee away. Happy baby pose. If you like, you can circle your ankle one more time. Point and flex the toe. Do what your body needs to do until you find yourself at ease. When you're ready for your relaxation, lower your foot down toward the floor one at a time. Bring your block underneath your thigh, extending the leg out, down toward the floor. Letting go. Allow your body to be at ease, maybe moving your body to the area that you feel comfort. Let your arms slightly away from your body so that the back of the shoulder and the back of the upper back and mid back are connecting down. Eye can be soft, gaze up toward the ceiling or closing your eye. Let the tongue fall to the top roof of your mouth. Feel your body slender down with each exhale. Continue to breathe and find your journey to your deep relaxation. To bring your awareness back towards your body. If you have the cushioning or the block underneath your leg, just begin to remove. Do it very slowly and quietly so that your nervous system will not get disturbed. Rest your whole body down, taking the time to observing and notice the difference. Scanning throughout your whole body. Then very slowly begin to make the movement towards the crown of the head as you gently turn your head side to side. Wiggling to your hands, your toes. Breathing in, extending the arm overhead and lengthening your body in all directions. Exhale, bend the knee one at a time. Option to draw that knee up toward your chest, hands on tops of the knee, and roll yourself gently side to side. The next time you roll to your right side using the bottom arm supporting head, neck, and shoulder, draw your knee slightly up toward your chest. Find a sense of ease. When your body ready, press with the top hands and bring yourself to transition back up to your sitting position. Soft gaze down toward the floor or closing your eyes. Rest the hands to the area where you feel the most comfort. And taking this time to witness your experience by exploring your physical body. Noticing the freedoms into your breath. Observing the mind, the thoughts, and the feeling. You might noticing the calmness and relax. Allowing that feeling to be with you till the next time you meet. Breathing in, draw the arms out, reaching it up toward the sky and allow the palms to touch. Exhale, floating that hands right in front of your heart as we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining the practice with me today. Have a wonderful day.